I got addicted to porn in 6th grade. And it oh my bad. I got addicted to porn in 6th grade, and it followed me all the way into my sophomore year. And I'm going to be real, at the time, I didn't think anything was wrong. It felt normal. Everyone joked about it. Everyone acted like it was just a part of growing up. So I never questioned it. I never stopped and thought, what is this actually doing to me and my health? I just kept going. And that's how it becomes a problem without you even realizing it. Because when you're young, your brain is still developing. You're not thinking long term. You're thinking about what feels good right now. And porn is built just for that. It's instant. It's easy. It gives you a dopamine hit with zero effort. No rejection, no work, no real connection. Just stimulation. And at first, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But over time, it starts changing you. For me, the first thing it affected was my mindset. I didn't have the same focus anymore. My attention span got worse. I'd tell myself I was going to do something productive. Homework, training, working on myself. And then I'd end up choosing the easy option instead. And when you keep choosing the easy option over and over again, it starts to build a version of you that lacks discipline. I don't want to sound like one of these influencers who always talk about discipline, but it's real. This is true. This is like factual. That was a part that hit me the hardest because it wasn't just about what I was watching. It was about who I was becoming as a person. I felt less motivated, less driven. Even my confidence took it because deep down, I knew I wasn't in control. And when you feel like you're not in control of your own habits, that affects everything. But what really surprised me was how it affected my relationships. I started becoming more distant. Even when I was around my friends, I wasn't fully there. My energy was off. I wasn't as engaged, and I was not as present for sure. It's like I was physically there, but mentally somewhere else in my own mind. And I didn't notice it at first, but over time, you start to feel that disconnect. Conversations feel more forced. You're not as sharp. You're not as social. And slowly you start isolating yourself without even realizing it. That's what this does that nobody really talks about. It doesn't just affect you. It affects how you show up around other people. And the worst part, it's so normalized that you don't even question it. You think this is normal. Everyone does it. But just because something is common doesn't mean it's good for you. That's why I don't think it should be normalized. Not because people are bad for struggling with it, but because it quietly takes things from you, your focus, your discipline, your confidence, your ability to truly connect with people. And it replaces all of that with a quick artificial reward. Now, breaking out of it wasn't easy. I wish I could say I just decided one day and stopped completely, but that's not how it works. There were a lot of times I told myself I was done, then went right back to it. And that messes with your head too, because you start thinking, why can't I control this? But what helped me change was realizing something important. I wasn't weak, I was just stuck in a loop. A cycle of trigger, urge, action, regret, over and over and over and over again. And once I understood that, I stopped relying on just willpower and started changing my environment and my habits. I started cutting off triggers. If something led me down that path, I removed it. Social media, certain content, anything that made it easier to fall back into that habit. I started staying busy because boredom is where it hits the hardest. When you're doing nothing, your brain looks for the easiest source of dopamine. So I made sure I had things to do. Working out, training, improving myself, even playing certain video games that I knew would not lead me down this path. I started getting out of my room more because being alone with easy access all the time makes it 10 times harder to stop. And one of the biggest things that I learned was to delay the urge. Not even fully resist it at first, just delay it. Tell yourself, I'll wait 10 more minutes. And most of the time, that urge will pass. And if it doesn't, you wait again. Say, oh, maybe in another 10 minutes. That's how you slowly take control back. Not perfectly, but consistently. And yeah, there were still setbacks. There were still moments where I slipped, where I fell from the sun, the grace. I was like Icarus and I flew too close to the sun. But the difference is, I stopped letting one mistake turn into a full relapse. I'd reset and keep going. And over time, the small wins started stacking up. I felt more disciplined, more present, even more focused in all aspects of my life. Even my relationships started improving because I was actually there again. I wasn't distracted. I wasn't disconnected. I could actually engage and be myself. And that's when it really hit me. How much of this had been holding me back. So if you're watching this and you're dealing with the same thing, I want you to understand something. You're not the only one. A lot of people are going through this. They just won't talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I made this video to help me get over the fact that I was addicted to this. And I think it's working. I don't feel as ashamed because I'm truly admitting my mistakes. Just know you can break out of it. It's probably not going to be perfect. It's not going to be instant. It's going to take time. But if you start making these small changes and you stay consistent, you will get control back. That's what we need. And when you do, you're going to realize how much better your mindset is, how much stronger your discipline is, and how much more connected you feel with the people around you. That's why I'm talking about this, because I know what it's like to be stuck in it. And I know what it's like to feel like you're finally starting to break free.